Cimoooooooo! Welcome to Tech Tuesday, a weekly series where we discuss some awesome tech cards as well as help make you a better player. This week's card is Mask Change Second, an incredibly powerful card that, you know what? F the pun. This card is gonna f your opponent shit up. Mask Change Second is a quick play spell card that has an effect that reads, you discard one card, as well as target one face-up monster you control that has a level. You send that monster to the graveyard, and then special summon one masked hero monster from your extra deck that shares the same attribute as the monster you sent, as well as that has a level higher than that monster that you sent to the graveyard. And you can only activate one Mask Change Second per turn. Now, why is this card a good tech card? Well, let's go through all the ways that we can use Mask Change Second to our advantage. First off, unlike a lot of the Mask Change spells, Mask Change Second doesn't specify that you need to have a hero monster to use it. You can literally use Mask Change Second on any monster you want as long as it's not an Xyz monster, because the monster needs to have a level, which makes this card virtually splashable in any deck you want. But what would you want to splash this into? Well, meet Masked Hero Darklaw. This motherfucker is going to completely wreck the meta when he gets introduced into the TCG. His effect is, while he's on the field, any card your opponent sends to the graveyard is banished instead. So he's a floating macrocosmos only for your opponent. And on top of that, if your opponent adds a card from their deck to their hand except by drawing, you get to banish one random card from their hand, and that's a once per turn effect. And on top of that, he's a 2400 body. That is absolutely insane. But going back to Mask Change Second, since Darklaw is a dark attribute, you can run Darklaw and Mask Change Second in a deck like Burning Abyss or like Shaddoll, since the synergy is there. And when you look at a deck like Burning Abyss, you have to discard a card to activate Mask Change Second. So you can discard your Skarm, activate Mask Change Second, get out your Darklaw, and then you get to get a Skarm search in the end phase. And having Darklaw on board is absolutely devastating for your opponent, because with the ability to banish all cards your opponent's going to be sending to the graveyard, you're banishing all their Burning Abyss monsters, all of their Shaddoll monsters, their sacrifices. Any card that is just really good that gets sent to the graveyard is going to get banished and it's not going to trigger. But dark attributed decks aren't the only way to use Mask Change Second. Let's go ahead and look at water attributes. You can splash Mask Change Second into a deck like Mermails or even Neklos, and with that, you'll have the ability to special summon Masked Hero Acid. And when Masked Hero Acid is special summoned, it has a built-in Harpy's Feather Duster. So when your opponent's end phase, after they set all their back row, flip up Mask Change Second and go ahead and completely nuke their field. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about Mask Change Second. This card is going to absolutely have a major impact on the meta, and I can't wait to see what people come up with. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. We'll see you next week.